Food. Something we all love, something we all need, and something not a lot of us know how to make. And something most of us definitely don't know how it's made. Today we'll be reacting to How It's Made, one of my favorite shows as a kid, because I was just curious and wanted to know how a lot of things were made, and this show was like the only show that allowed me to know, and which aired on like free TV. But one of the most interesting and kind of frightening videos how it's made have made, god damn, that's a mouthful, are the ones involving food. They really be exposing the food industry like that, and honestly, I'm surprised how I haven't been turned off from eating food. I love it, I'll never get turned off. But let's see if these two videos will change my mind. We're watching two How It's Made videos. One, How It's Made hot dogs, and the next will be How It's Made chicken. I love me some glizzies, and I love me some chicken. I really hope this doesn't ruin it for me, or for you guys, but let's find out.
Hot dogs are an all-American fare, but most likely
They do be
it was
bussin',
German
bro.
sausage makers who
Very
first came up with
sus,
the
but
idea.
bussin'.
In fact, there are reports of German immigrants selling them from push carts in New York's Bowery as far back as the 1860s. A century and a half later, hot dogs are still the #1 treat on the street.
I don't know about now, but they are still pretty good. That's a lot.
Traditional hot dogs are made from a mix of pork, beef, and chicken.
Yeah.
The cuts they start with are called trimmings, pieces of meat left over from cutting steaks or pork chops.
Oh. So yeah, so it's basically, yeah, it's just the rest of the animal that no one really wanted, is what it sounds like they're saying.
The trimmings are ground the same way butchers chop up hamburger meat, by pushing the cuts through grated metal plates.
Oh wow. Why do some of them just get flinged off? Oh, that kind of does look foul.
Processed chicken trimmings are added to the ground meat, followed by food starch.
What the fuck was that? What was that, like, paste? Was that chicken paste?
Processed.
Oh, what is that? Oh, what is my hair? But
Chicken trimmings are added to the ground meat, followed by food starch, salt, and other flavorings. These flavorings vary depending on where the hot dogs are to be sold, because people in different regions have different tastes.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty interesting how they flavor it differently based on the region.
Water is sprayed into the mix, and everything is blended together in a big vat.
Oh my god.
Corn syrup adds a dash of sweetness. The addition of even more water helps to disperse the ingredients and make the hot dogs juicier.
Bro, I can't. There's no
batter into a fine emulsion and vacuums out any air.
Yeah, that actually looks like shit, bro.
Long rolls of cellulose tubing are loaded into the stuffing machine.
Whoa.
It pumps the meat puree.
I know a lot of us are thinking it. I know. She must hate giving handjobs to her husband. Bro, she is hating. You're telling me all day, every day, holding thousands of hot dogs through my hand, basically all, giving them one nice jerk before they leave. Bro, my hand will be tired. I would never want to do this when I get home. I would hate, well no, I would hate to be her, but I feel bad for her husband, because he just knows, well, honestly, he could do it to himself, and it would probably feel better than what she could do with her hand. But like, fuck, her hand must hurt too.
Into these casings, twisting it every 5 1/4 inches,
Oh,
the length of
God.
one hot dog. It takes just 35 seconds to make a chain of hot dogs that would span a soccer field twice.
35 seconds?
Then
I really hope they're listening to to like banging music to like pass the time, because this must be so
those
fucking
hot
boring.
dog chains are linked together to make an even longer string, and they're loaded several at a time into another machine which drapes the hot dogs onto moving racks. The process is carefully timed so that a twist always lands on the bar.
Wow.
The racks shunt the hot dogs through a liquid smoke shower, then into an oven with several cooking zones. The liquid smoke seeps through the casing
What is?
and adds flavor to the dogs as they bake.
Okay, so they're cased. So that's the like plastic casing over it. Because I was like, what is that like black
Hot out
mark?
of the oven, these franks are drenched in cold, salty water to chill them in preparation for packaging.
Wow. Look at all them dogs.
The hot dogs then file down to an unloading zone. Here, a machine pulls them off the bars onto a conveyor. Then, the hot dogs slide off the conveyor into metal containers.
This is actually like surprisingly well thought out. Like like, well, not surprising. They had fucking
Wondering about
years
those
to do
black
this and
stripes on the casings,
to
all is about
tweak
to
it.
be
But
revealed.
damn, this is like a really well like designed.
The stripe is a marker attached to the casing. The absence of a black stripe means the hot dog is cooked and ready for packaging.
Not again.
Peeler machine, a tiny knife slits each casing along the top. Then, steamy air blows the casings right off the dogs.
Wow.
This machine peels 700 hot dogs a minute. An inspector makes sure the casing has been completely removed and that there are no defects in the dogs. Then, it's into a device that looks like a plastic bicycle chain. The sprockets position the hot dogs for packaging.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
This
What does it
factory
do?
manufactures an incredible 300,000 hot dogs an hour.
I thought they were about to say a day. 300,000 an hour? They're going and they're producing millions of dogs throughout a day. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. I still can't get the image of that like chicken paste and like the poo paste out of my head. But that wasn't too bad. That wasn't like too bad. Let's hope chicken is the same. I feel like chicken will be way worse.
In the year 2001, Canadians
Oh,
ate
God, that's
31
back in the
kilograms
day.
of chicken per person. Given that rate of consumption, if we had to process the poultry ourselves,
Yeah.
chances are we'd be in a rather foul mood by dinner. Thank goodness for chicken processing plants.
Thank goodness, but how bad is it?
The chickens arrive at the factory with their feet, legs, and heads already cut off. What's left are the
And the
breasts
fucking
and
innards,
wings.
bro.
The slaughterhouse also removed the internal
Wow.
organs.
That's a hollowed out chicken. God damn. Oh, actually the fucking rib cage.
A conveyor belt transports the chickens to the cutting and deboning zone. A bustling assembly line operation. Workers prop each chicken on a cone-shaped stand in order to have both hands free to work on it. Cutting up a chicken properly isn't as easy as you might think. The workers get special training.
Well, let me see. What's
It's
training?
crucial they keep their knives well sharpened and wipe them after every 5 or so chickens. The first
I'm telling you right now, I doubt it. No way it's after 5 or so chickens. It's probably after like a couple hours. They'll go because they won't have any fucking time.
cuts remove the wings, starting on one side and positioning the knife horizontally in line with the top of the cone. The worker makes an incision where the wing joins the shoulder, then cuts downward across the back of the chicken. Then a quick cut and twist to detach the wing. It's the same procedure on the
Damn.
other wing. The incisions at the wing shoulder joint must slice through the tendon completely. Otherwise, detaching the wing is difficult. And struggling with a slippery
Oh
wing while
fuck,
holding
they're
a
really
knife in your
fucking
hand
that
can
chicken
result
up,
in
bro.
serious
Oh, his
injury.
dead body is getting
The
massacred.
next cuts remove
Or it's
the
getting
skin
harvested,
and
but like
breasts.
shit.
They peel off the skin, then pull on the two breasts and make a quick incision to release.
I apologize to any vegans or PETA. Well, I don't know about PETA if they're gonna say shit, but like, this is pretty gruesome. I should have put like a warning. God damn.
them. They slice the breasts apart, carefully checking for bones that might have broken off from the carcass and be hiding in the meat. The next cuts remove the tenders, the meat located under the breasts. Workers make an incision in the middle, just under the wishbone, and down the length of the carcass. This detaches the tenders, enabling the next worker on the line to
Just
pull
pull
them off.
Wow.
Meanwhile, waiting in the wings are the wings. Workers
Haha.
load them onto a machine appropriately called the wing cutter, a mini Ferris wheel that takes the wings for a little ride, right into a sharp knife that chops them into 3 sections. The drumette, the
3?
chubby part with the most meat, the winglet,
Okay.
the middle part, and the wing tip, the pointy part with barely any meat. This factory transforms the meatier drumettes and winglets into frozen, ready-to-eat chicken wings. The first step in that process is seasoning. Workers load the pieces into a giant
Okay,
drum.
and what did you do with the other one though?
As the drum rotates, they inject the seasoning, barbecue or honey garlic, for instance.
Damn.
After about an hour, the chicken wings come out evenly coated. Now these freshly seasoned wings go into a gas-fired oven where they bake at approximately 250 degrees Celsius for 8 to 11 minutes. They come out fully cooked and ready to eat. They go into a
They died. I know I just saw them massacre that chicken, but bro, when I saw them barbecue chicken wings coming, like cooked, coming down, oh that put a smile to my face. That completely wiped out everything I just saw beforehand. I was like, and I just saw deliciousness coming towards me.
freezing mechanism for about a half hour, then to the automated packaging department where they're sealed in a bag. These chicken pieces, wings, tenders, and
They get washed
breasts
again?
are prepared
Oh, no, they're-
differently. After seasoning, they travel through a rotating drum that coats them in a flour and breadcrumb mixture, then into a second drum for a second coat.
And let me see that
Next
cooked, and
stop,
again
a
I'm gonna start
40-second
salivating
deep
to them
fry
now.
in canola oil, just long enough to
There should be
adhere
air
the
frying
coating.
now.
Then from
No,
the
no,
frying
get
pan
that
into
shit-
the
oh,
fire, as they
chocolate though,
say.
but get the shit-
Well, into the oven.
Oh, I
actually.
can see in the. Oh, I love chicken so much, especially fried chicken. Oh, chocolate could be interesting to watch.
After 20 minutes at about 250 degrees Celsius, these chicken pieces are fully cooked and ready to be frozen and packaged.
We might watch the chocolate how it's made video next time and some other one. I want to say, if you guys like that, well, leave a comment to let me know if I should keep watching it. But like, no one's going to comment, so I just have to fucking watch it. But oh my god, the hot dog one was the worst. Again, the chicken one, I completely forgot what happened in the first half after they started showing me cooked chicken. That just put a smile to my face and felt no. And I just ate breakfast, so I'm pretty full. That made me hungry again. The hot dog wasn't. It was okay. The process I could live with, and the end result, I don't really eat the hot dog too often, but when I do, it's good. But chicken, I could turn a blind eye. I could turn a blind eye is all I could say. But thank you for watching another video. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on my next one. Peace.